Hello, guys, and welcome to Odds on Ligue. And we are now in the third match day, and of course, we have Alain Valnegri to analyze all the games. Hello, Alain. How is the Ligue going so far?
Edu, hello. Yeah. Interesting. A PSG appear a really team right now. The first feeling about the new team with 𝐿𝐵𝗫𝗫 in the bench, and after we have a lot of balance. Like the last season is difficult to predict the team go to Europe. This season is special because 4 teams will go down in Ligue 2, and that one increase the competitivity about the team in the second part of the classification.
So, guys, comment with us, Ligue 1, press the like, subscribe, tell your friends. And now it's time to give some tips, starting with the game we have on Friday, Lyon 3, with Lyon only one game played because the game against Lorient was postponed, and the first game was a victory against Ajaccio for 3. Alain, but start of the season, 2 games, 2 defeats. So, of course, Lyon are really favorites for this game.
Yes, really favorite. Lyon in the first game, before the send-off of Anthony Lopez, we saw a very good Lyon with identity really clear. 𝐿𝐭𝐿𝐴𝐧𝐧𝐸𝗫𝗏 is back, and 𝐿𝐭𝐿𝐴𝐧𝐷 will be really important for this team. Tolisso too can be start to play full game from the game against Troyes. In change, Troyes have a lot of problem because it's not only the 2 defeat are the problem. The problem is the ambience, because the fans are not so happy with the mercato. Irles, the manager, is really critical, and he has some problem with with the vestry, and all this argument bring me to choose the security. Lyon winning odds 1.35.
Okay, low odds in your first game, Lyon to beat Troyes. And then we have a very good game, actually. Monaco lands both with 4 points. Tough start of the season for Monaco. They had a tough calendar, losing again in the Champions League in the qualification against PSV in this stage. But in Ligue 1, victory in Strasbourg, always difficult, draw against Rennes. And now another tough game against Nantes, a team that we really liked last season. What do you expect in this interesting game on Saturday?
It's difficult to predict this game. It's really difficult because they have the same point, but the feeling are really different or opposite. Because Monaco fell down in Champions. The last game against Rennes, the feeling was not the best about the team, about the psychology, about the relationship between Philippe Clermont with his player. Clermont has not the clear idea about his 11 starting. He changed a lot. Now this week they're sold by 𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐬𝐿 from Salzburg. That one can change something in the midfield, because in the first game they miss a lot, Tchouaméni in this part of the field. Now 𝐿𝐴𝐬𝐬 can give energy, can give intelligence in his movement and verticality, because he's a player full energy with very good technical value, and I think is a very good signing for Monaco. Lens doesn't lose this season in the friendly game, and in Ligue 1 there doesn't lose. It's true, Sunday maybe they miss ambition in Ajaccio to winning that game, but they conserve the 1 point. They don't receive goal for Lens is really important because it was one of the problem last season. For that game, I choose both teams score. Odds 1.67.
And another good game is Marseille-Nantes, also on Saturday with Tudor in charge. 4 points for Marseille. Luis Suarez, one of the signings, scored a brace in this opening game of the season against Reims. And for Nantes, Alain, no victories for them so far. 2 draws in Ligue 1 and that defeat in the Super Cup.
Yes, Marseille, in the first game against France, they made a very good game. After in Brest, they made very good 45 minutes. And Igor Tudor, ex-manager about Hellas Verona, last season, Verona had that problem. There was brilliant during 45 minutes, and in the second half, their lose or their draw game with the potential to winning. It will be happen that in Marseille is my question. Right now is my doubt about the Olympique de Marseille, but is not in a good moment. Not will be sold. Blas is his player with more creativity in the midfield. Doesn't substitute 𝐿𝐭𝐿𝐴, who leaving to going to Frankfurt. Now, in this moment, Marseille is really favorite. I think Marseille will be winning. I choose one odds 1.60.
With Nantes, you already had some doubts in the previous season, and now losing all these players, let's see what they can do. Next game, Strasbourg, Reims, one of the worst teams or the worst team in this start of Ligue 1, together with 𝐿𝐭𝐻, 2 games, 2 defeats, and conceding 8 goals. And it won't be easy traveling to Lameno, especially because the start of the season was not good also for Strasbourg. Alain, they had tough games against Monaco and Nice, but only 1 point.
Yes, it was a difficult beginning of the season for Strasbourg against Monaco. They scored the draw at the last minute, but for centimeter, Diallo was in offside. Right now, Strasbourg is the same team like last season. We must know if Diallo will be leaving or Ajaccio, because he can change a lot of things. If they lose one of his 2 striker. Reims, I am really surprised. About this beginning of the season. In Marseille, it was a really difficult game, especially in the physical part. I saw Reims really weak in the duel, in the impact, in the physical impact. I don't saw the Reims about last season. They lose player important, but they conserve a really good base, especially in the defensive line, the midfield line. They conserve their best player. There must to have a reaction. Now Strasbourg is one of the field more difficult in Ligue 1. I don't saw Racing Strasbourg doesn't winning at home. Signe 1. Odds 1.75 for Strasbourg winning Sunday.
And next game, Angers, Brest, 2 teams that have not won in this start of the season. 2 points for Angers, only 1 point for Brest, and we have high odds for both teams, of course. The home team is favorite here, odds 2.4, Alain.
Yes, but Brest play very well 45 minutes and concede 45 minutes. In Lens, it happened. In Marseille, against Marseille Sunday night, it happened. But the second half was pretty good. Was really good, and they had the occasion to winning the game against Marseille. Angers, from the beginning of the season against Nantes, we saw a team really conservative, and against Auxerre, after his horrible first 15 minutes when there was down with 2 goals, we start to sow the Angers about the first part of the season. A team aggressive, a team with that point of verticality to create occasion with minimal pass, and their catch a really good draw in Auxerre, especially for the reaction. For that game, I saw an X, a draw. Every week I try the draw. I don't have a lot of success, but we must to try every week. That game for me is it can be happen. A draw 3.45 between Angers and Brest.
The good thing about betting in draws is that the odds are very good, very high always, Alain. So if we are right,
yes,
1 every 3, 1 every 4 times, we are going to make money. So this is a good option. Angers, Brest, next game, Clermont, Nice. Clermont, they have 3 points. Nice, 2. Not the best start for Fabre, 2 draws against Toulouse and Strasbourg. I guess, of course, that they have to go to Clermont and win, but as they showed last season with Clermont, Alain, a team that can create a lot of offensive danger and score a lot of goals, as they showed against Reims.
Yes, there have. In Reims, it was a really strange game because they lose 2-0 at the end of the first half after a send-off about Reims player, and in the second half was Clermont scored 4 goals. I conserve my position about Clermont is in a very delicate position this season in Ligue 1. It's true they had experience to his roster, but I think it's not enough to save the category, especially with 4 teams go down. Nice is coming in Clermont Sunday. Nice need a victory. Nice 2 draw in the first 2 journey. The first in Toulouse, they suffer against a team really aggressive, really short. The distance between the line was really short, really intense, and Clermont doesn't have that type of category. Strasbourg have similar characteristic to Toulouse. Clermont wanna play, and Nice feel comfortable against that type of team. I'm surprised about the odds because it's really attractive. Nice winning in Clermont, think 2 odds 2.12.
All right. Also good odds if we back Montpellier against Auxerre, one of the teams that got promoted to Ligue 1, 1 point in their comeback to the category. For Montpellier, really entertaining game so far. We've seen 5 goals in the game against Troyes and 7 in the game against PSG.
Yes, and Auxerre, I think too, the game will be really funny. Auxerre, respect to the last season, I think Auxerre is the Clermont of this season. For the idea, for the model of play, is offensive team, and the first game was really difficult in Lille, and against Angers with 2 goals in advantage, they can't conserve the score. And that one with Montpellier is crazy in offensive part because they have a concentrate of talent, so exciting, but in defense is a drama. Right now is a drama in defense. If every game you must to score 3 goals for winning, it will be really difficult for the team of South of France. That game is a game with goal. Both teams score. Odds 1.81.
And next game, Toulouse-Lorient. Great start of the season for Toulouse with 4 points. Remember, another new promoted team. Victory 0-3 against Troyes, draw against Nice. And the same we can say about Lorient because they surprised us. Alain, they've only played 1 game against Rennes and they were able to win in Rawson Park, always a very tough stadium.
I think is that game in Roison Park. They'll have a goalkeeper save and catch the mosquito in these days, and he can reproduce every journey that type of prestation. Now, Toulouse is in a very good moment. I said you at the beginning of the season, it's one of the most exciting projects in France right now. Young player from the academy, very good talent scout to discover talent in the world. And after 2 games, we have Toulouse with 4 points. 4 points, the winning in Troyes, the draw against Nice, where they played really well during 75 minutes. There was superior to Nice. Now is a test for Toulouse because it's the first game against a team with a strong defensive phase, really aggressive. There will be the line of defense will be really down in the field, and now Toulouse must to elaborate the game. It's true, last season in Ligue 2 they found a lot of game against rival with that type of model of play, but I think Toulouse will be winning. The odds is interesting. There are a lot of enthusiasm in Toulouse. The odds is 1.95 for the TFC winning Sunday.
Next game, Rennes, Ajaccio, both teams with 1 point. Ajaccio, they had a really tough calendar as well in this start of the season for them, against Lyon, against Lens, now against Reims, and especially with the aim of Reims of getting the first victory of the season. Last year they were very strong at home, Alain, and I guess this season they want to keep being a hard team to beat in Roison Park.
Yes, but in the first game was a surprise. It was a derby. The second game in Monaco against European team, Rennes felt ambition because they play a lot of time with one player more, and I think the team was so shy for that game, and they suffered the mistake about his defense and his goalkeeper doesn't have 6 points today. Now Ajaccio is the same team like the last season, the best defense in Ligue 2. A team really aggressive with a lot of discipline that had Mangani Iyamuma, 2 players with a lot of experience in Ligue 1. I think at this moment there can be have the problem with the goal, but in the defense are really strong. Really strong. In Lyon, they understand the rhythm about the Ligue 1 in 15 minutes, because after they play really well during 80 minutes, and they create occasion to draw the game. But Rennes must win, Edu. Rennes have a lot of ambition. They play at home. Is the third journey in the Ligue 1. Signe 1, odds 1.40 for Breton team winning Sunday.
And we were used to see many goals in Rennes games last season, at least. In this season, both games were under 2.5 goals, for instance. And the last game of this third match day is Lille PSG. 2 victories, 10 goals for PSG in these 2 games, but not everything is that good. Alain, you will tell me if this is something about the media, or there could be a problem between Mbappé and Neymar and all the stars that PSG have in the dressing room. But Galtier is making a team, as you said at the beginning of the video, of this PSG. This is a good test. Of course, always traveling to Lille is not easy. The 2 former champions of this Ligue 1, Lille 2 years ago, PSG last season, but no victories for Lille so far in this start of Ligue 1 for Paulo Fonseca. Do you think Lille can cause trouble to PSG at this stage of the season, in this start of Ligue 1?
Lille is interesting, the project with Fonseca, because they're totally changed the model of play, and they're signing player with the capacity to adapt themselves at this model of play. And the first game, especially in Auxerre, we saw very good Lille. Not in the second half, really good reaction. Now is soon to pretend have a positive results against this Paris Saint-Germain. I think it's a little soon. It's a little soon, but maybe the Fonseca team can be surprise us. For the Mbappé, for the vestiary, is sad, but every season the mainstream media search something probably that don't have nothing in the vestiary, but you must to try to quit stability to the ambient. I don't like because we are both journalists, Edu, and if an information is not true, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing is easier, and you win. You will be winning in credibility, especially. And every season we start with Cavani and Ibrahimovic. Yes, he stole a goal, he stole a penalty, and every season in the August and in September they try to make and create some polemica. For me, no polemica, zero polemica. And if Galtier has some problem, is normal. Every vestiary of biggest team in Europe, in the world, they have problem to find solution, and is empty. For me, is information totally empty. For that game, I choose both teams to score because I saw Lille can be score a goal against Paris Saint-Germain, odds 1.75.
All right, you don't see any problems in PSG. Guys, comment the video. Tell us if you think there will be problems or if you think this is a smoke, as we used to say, or there is something behind these problems with Mbappé or Neymar, or just because the media, they just want to fill pages in the newspapers and get clicks in their online websites. Well, Alain, 10 games analyzed as we are doing this season. Tell me your safe bet of the week. We always say it's not safe 100%, but something that you think you are very comfortable and you will back in this match day.
Olympique Lyonnais 3, Sig 1, 1.35. I saw Lyon winning. The probability is really high.
Okay, Lyon to win. And your ACCA for this match day, third match day?
First, OL 3, odds 1.35. Racing Club de Strasbourg, odds 1.75. Clermont-Ferrand, OGC Nice, odds 2.12. And Rennes at home, 1.40. And the total is 7.01.
Okay, Lyon, Strasbourg, Nice, Rennes, all to win, odds around 7.0. Alain, thank you very much. Thanks everyone for watching. Remember to press the like, subscribe, and follow us, of course, in our league and tips and predictions. Alain, see you next week. Thank you.
Thank you. Ciao, Edu. Ciao.
Ciao.